Leg 1, our shakedown cruise, is from Gaspé, Quebec to Anse-Beaufils, about 35 nautical miles. The first day out of our Down East Circle Part 4, and we've just left from Gaspé. We're about 30 miles down here, as you can see, at Rock Percé. A little overcast and drizzly, but this is just a bit of a shakedown cruise. We're going another 8 miles further to Anse-Beaufils, just to make sure everything's okay, because we just launched the boat 2 days ago. Under a drizzly sky and with the temperature hovering about 15 degrees Celsius, we're surprised to find the usually quiet harbor at Anse-Beaufils filled with dozens of boats participating in a race to Gaspé. Today's sailing has found our boat's systems functioning as expected. We'll get a good night's rest for tomorrow's 100-plus nautical mile leg. Leg 2 will take us from Anse-Beaufils, Quebec, across Bay Chaleur to Miramichi, New Brunswick, about 100 nautical miles. Leg 3, 55 nautical miles, Miramichi, New Brunswick to Bouctouche, New Brunswick. With some reservations, we set out on the longest passage of this season's trip. It would be nicer if it had come later in our journey to allow us to become more accustomed to the boat and its motion. It turned out to be almost ideal. Of course, the winds were quite light and well forward, meaning we had to tack or zigzag back and forth to travel upwind. This adds perhaps 30% to the distance traveled. The night sail treated us to a near perfect calm under a fantastic starry sky. Well, that was the green mark. I think it's M17 has just been pulled under. And off to starboard is the island, and according to the sailing instructions, once you get around the point and up the other side, the current stops. Well, it's only half a knot or something, so... Miramichi, New Brunswick, and there's a bit of current, as you can see. If you do come up this way, don't jump off your boat without having something tied to it, because it's more than I can swim against. The water's lovely though, 65 degrees. Well, our peaceful summer anchorage here at Portage Island in Miramichi, New Brunswick, has turned into a bit of a banshee. Yeah, it's been blowing 20-30 knots since midnight. It's now 6 a.m. But I had to put my lee cloth up in the night because the boat was heeled over so much.
Capturing the black spruce and, sand and the birds on the point.
Well, it's the 26th of July and we're just exiting from Portage Island at the mouth of the Miramichi River. Well, it's now 7:30 and we're just creeping into Bouctouche Harbor. We Did manage to touch the bottom once coming in, but backed off, and we called in to the marine on VHF, and he assured us that there's a good 6 feet to get in here. Down to just 7 feet 6. Well, the rain's let up, so we're going to borrow bicycles from John here, the marina manager, and ride out to the dune, or try to anyway. There's a trail that goes all the way out there, and I think it's about 20 kilometers.